to address these issues through our national parliament, who are the representatives of our citizens of Africa. So, Your Honorable, may I invite you now to take the floor to share your message of solidarity, and I would like to welcome you once again, Your Excellency.
Monsieur le Président,
President of the Pan-African Parliament, dear colleagues, honorable members of Parliament, may I begin by thanking you for your warm welcome to the Pan-African Parliament. Thank you for your warm welcome to this country since we arrived yesterday in my capacity as the Vice President of the Senate of Cameroon. Parliament, share with you this message of solidarity that was prepared by the President of the Senate, Mr. Nyebi Marcel, who, due to functions of state, was not able to be here in person and has asked me to humbly represent him before you, and so I his speech. The President of the Pan-African Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, members of Parliament, it is for me a great honor and pleasure to take the floor before the members of Parliament here who are from different parliaments from our continent. This Parliament is working with wisdom and modernity for the benefit of the various countries represented here and for the benefit of Africa. This is a special occasion. It is a special occasion because the President of the Cameroonian Senate is taking the floor before the Pan-African Parliament. We have had close relations with your chamber over the past few years, and so I'd like to thank the President of the Pan-African Parliament for the honor that he has bestowed upon me to invite me here. I am pleased with the way that the elections took place to elect him to the head of the Parliament, and it is a special time here to be here as you begin a new phase in your work as a Pan-African Parliament. You know that the Malabar Protocol has left the door open for a parliament to be working more actively throughout our continent. The legislative role that the parliament plays in applying this protocol and the strengthening of democracy in our continent is important. The political will demonstrated by our countries to play a stronger role in the economy of our countries to address the issues faced by our countries. The issues of human rights, in particular the rights of women and children, is doubtless a very important issue which our countries must face. Cameroon has put these issues at the heart of our work. These issues for us are very important as far as policy and democracy, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of expression are important to the leaders of our country and are dear to us. In our country, they have 30 seats in the National Assembly and 20 in the Senate. I would like to emphasize that my party, the Rassemblement Démocratique de Cameroun, that is the party of the President, ensures that at least 1/3 of the women are candidates in all elections. Otherwise, the candidatures will not be accepted. Now, we have a ministerial department which focuses on women's rights in our country. This ministry is ensuring improved education of young girls, ensures that women and children's health and family issues are taken care of, and From an institutional viewpoint, we are ensuring that the rights of children are also upheld, particularly as it comes to education, to youth, to juvenile delinquency, combating this, ensuring that the disabled children's rights are upheld, and to fight pedophile tendencies in our country. I'd like to assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that this is important for us. We would like to thank you as the Pan-African Parliament for the fight for democracy for our continent and for the way that you are seeking to find solutions to the problems that face our continent. May I assure you that Cameroon will continue to support your august House as you work for the interest of the people of Africa, because your existence as a Pan-African Parliament corresponds to the key values that my country respects, that is solidarity, responsibility, and cooperation. Solidarity as we face terrorism from jihadists. My country has suffered from this ill, as many other countries represented here. We are facing the challenge of terrorism today, and we must be aware that every attack committed in one of our countries affects the entire continent. It affects our development, it affects our security, and it affects the well-being of our people. Therefore, we need to work together as the countries of Africa to strengthen security. At the same time, we respect the liberty of our people. Cameroon has adopted 2 laws in this regard, in drawing inspiration from the African Union Convention, and therefore cooperation between all our countries is essential. It will enable our continent to face the challenges that we are confronting today, and it will enable us to ensure that as Africa we can provide our citizens with the protection and the well-being that they legitimately aspire to have as citizens of the continent. I will end, ladies and gentlemen, by saying that whilst the Pan-African Parliament is working for the unity of our continent and wants to ensure that our shared values are observed, that we share a common past and we look to the future. And so the Pan-African Parliament must continue to encourage our individual countries to work together and contribute to common projects and to build or to work together for the common interest of our people and for global well-being. Cameroon has chosen to support you and committed to the security and development for the benefit of our country and our continent, and to find the appropriate solutions and strengthen the interests and the values that are important for our continent. So here ends the speech of the President of the Senate. Long live Africa, long live the Pan-African Parliament. Thank you for your attention.
Merci beaucoup, Son Altesse Royale.